Hi everyone, it's Fitz with your daily delivery. Hope you're well. I am well. I'm weller. Maybe you're wellish. I don't know. Please subscribe to this YouTube channel. Please hit the thumbs up if you like the video, and also leave a comment, because I do like the comments because it makes me feel like I have friends. Anyhow, on with the DD and another spat I'm in. This whole week, I'll just do my Twitter spats and my colleague spats and all that stuff. This really isn't that big a deal. One of my colleagues at CBS Sports said he doesn't see the purpose of the 12-team playoff, that it won't change anything, that Alabama, Georgia, Ohio State, Michigan, those same characters will keep winning the playoff. And maybe that's true. The gap between Georgia right now and everyone else is notable. But Kansas State had a period in Bill Snyder 2.0, which they did win a Big 12 title in 2012. But other than that, we don't stop and think that that was a really highly successful period of K-State football. Not compared to what he did earlier, but if there had been a 12-team playoff, if I remember correctly, there was like a 5-year period in which K-State would have been in 3 times. And if that's true, that kind of changes the perception of the entire program and how people look at Kansas State football. And that's the value of this. They're not going to flip the switch and overnight the Kansas States and Oklahoma States and the Oregons and, well, maybe Oregon, and, the other schools are just going to immediately compete for a national title. But you start showing up in that playoff year after year, and people will remember. They'll remember in a way that they don't if you make a New Year's Six Bowl, because as another colleague, Bud Elliott, points out, the unintended consequence of the 4-team playoff was it really devalued some significant bowl games and some great matchups. But people just don't remember the New Year's Six Bowls. They remember the playoff. And they'll remember who played in the 12-team playoff. Because that first night of college football, or first weekend, in which there's 4 games, there's going to be 4 byes, and the lower seeds, 5 through 12, will play 4 games. People are going to watch. They're going to watch every game, and they're going to love it. And if you keep showing up in that, the recruits will notice. And if you keep showing up in that and winning a game, better recruits will notice. More fans will notice. More money will come into your program. Attendance will go up. Donations will go up. It won't be overnight, but there is potential to help close the gap by having repeated success. And that's really what schools such as Kansas State need to hope for as we move into a period of college athletics in which the SEC and Big Ten appear to have a huge financial advantage in financing, in terms of football and basketball. They're just going to be loading up with that TV rights money. But if you're Kansas State, you pick your fights. You spend your money on football and men's basketball. You get good. You start showing up in the tournament in basketball all the time. Sweet 16s, and football, you're in the playoffs. People will notice, and so will recruits. Good enough to win a national championship in football? Well, maybe not. But it will have an impact, and it will be meaningful for a lot of schools.